And you reinvent yourself with every role?
I don't think with every role, but I think with some roles, sometimes it comes along that you get a chance and an opportunity to like say okay, and it's got to be instinctive. At least with me, it just happens sometimes. You hear a script and you say okay, this is what I'm going to look like, this is how I'm going to play it, and this is what it's going to be. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But I think the most important thing is just to act, and irrespective of whether the film runs or not. Which is something I haven't done recently, actually. I'm doing less work, but I want to do more. And I think it's rewarding enough to come home after doing a good scene, irrespective of whether the film does well or not. And that's a good feeling. That's what I meant by I enjoy being an actor now. I feel, if I haven't... I mean, I don't want to waste time. There's a limited amount of time, I think, for everything in life. And it's good if you can record as much of that as, not as much as possible, but it shouldn't be squandered. Youth shouldn't be wasted. Of course, you should also go out to dinner and party a little bit and all that and balance things. But I mean, I'd like to build a life around this, make money, invest it properly, work hard, and I feel quite secure in it. Of course, it's also a great level of this profession, so perhaps next time we talk, I'll be holding my head in despair. Yeah. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good about things.
So what would you say are some of your own performances that you are proud of and that you're happy with?
I think Love Ajkal's Sardar Ji was a good performance. I think Omkara was a good performance. That was the first time I played something completely different and head to toe, like you're playing versions of yourself. I guess, being Cyrus, Parinita, was it 96? I used to always find people really funny who remember dates. 96, 95, when was it? Something. I think it was 96. It was a great year. I think it was Omkara, Parinita, Being Cyrus, Salam Namaste. Hum Tum, I think, was also, but not now. I think what I've done recently, I've actually quite enjoyed working on Agent Vinod. And the Cocktail is this movie we're doing with Homi Arajani, who directed Being Cyrus, that we're shooting for right now. So I think more recent stuff is better.
Coming up, Agent Vinod.
Yeah.
Now I heard it's like a very James Bondish film. Is that true?
Well, I mean, I'm happy for people to say that, but we've tried to be sensitive and slightly intelligent in terms of not wanting to just do a Bond ripoff. Some drink and a girl or a gun, or But I think every culture, every cinematic culture somewhere has a type of a hero who's a bit special forces, a bit kind of, problem solver. But we've tried to tone down the Bond-esque aspects to the character, like, womanizing and wearing dinner jackets and gadgets and all that sort of stuff. But he's an Indian, you could say the film's like a little bit Bond and a little bit Bourne and a little bit Tintin, is how we like to say it.
What an interesting combination.
Yeah, I think so. So there's there's a little bit of the desert and the crab with the golden claws kind of thing, and as well as quite a grungy, real spy film, and with a little bit of glamour also. But when you see it, the character is quite original and Indian, and you won't feel that it's a Bond ripoff where he's just trying to be cool. Hopefully.
Switching gears back to Arakshan, what do you think? Do you think this film will make people more open-minded and, of course, aware of this particular policy?
Yeah, I think yes and no. The point is that a lot of social issues, and Prakash Jha picks up these social issues and relevant issues, but inherently they're quite dramatic. It's not like it. When you say it's topical and it sort of implies a bit of a headache for people to watch. I believe very much in escapist cinema, and I personally wouldn't like to watch a film that's going to lecture me or make me aware of things that I don't really want to be aware of. Otherwise I would have been aware of them. But some of these situations, I think reservation is the cause that affects the relationship between the character I'm playing and his love interest, his friendship interest, and his relationship with his principal, his tutor, so his teacher, his love, and his friends. all aspects of his life get affected, like, you know, how the sinking of the Titanic affects the people in that environment, or an earthquake would other people. So it's a dramatic tool. It's something that happens. It's not a lecture on. It also happens. I mean, you could take it as an instructive piece on Indian society, but or the educational system. But yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. That it's how the issue of reservation affects all these people. So it's the people that make the movie, not the issue.
Right, well, we look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I hope so.
It was great to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you as well.
Likewise, and safe travels to you. Have fun.
Thank you. Yeah, great.